Welcome back to Unnecessary Lore. Today, we're diving into the fascinating history of the RMS Titanic, the unsinkable ship that met a tragic end. While many of you know the basics, we've unearthed some lesser-known facts that will surprise you. Let's get started. Fact number 1, did you know that there was a book published 14 years before the Titanic sank that eerily predicted the disaster? The novel, Futility or the Wreck of the Titan, written by Morgan Robertson, tells the story of a fictional ship named Titan, which hits an iceberg and sinks. The similarities between the fictional Titan and the real Titanic are uncanny, including the ship's name, its size, and the lack of lifeboats. Fact number 2, the Titanic's musicians played music to calm passengers as the ship was sinking. These brave musicians continued to perform until the very end, with the final song reported to be "Nearer, My God, to Thee." Their courage and dedication have become one of the most poignant stories from the tragedy. Fact number 3, the Titanic was equipped with advanced safety features for its time, such as watertight compartments and remotely activated watertight doors. However, these features were not enough to save the ship due to the severity of the iceberg collision. Fact number 4, the Titanic carried 2,224 passengers and crew, but there were only enough lifeboats for about half of them. This was actually in compliance with the maritime safety regulations of the time, which were based on the ship's gross tonnage rather than its passenger capacity. Fact number 5, there were several famous passengers aboard the Titanic, including John Jacob Astor IV, one of the wealthiest men in the world, and Margaret "Molly" Brown, who would later become known as the unsinkable Molly Brown, for her efforts in helping others during the disaster. Fact number 6, the Titanic's iceberg collision might have been avoided if the ship had been traveling at a slower speed. Despite receiving multiple ice warnings from other ships, the Titanic continued to sail at almost full speed, aiming to make headlines with a record-breaking Atlantic crossing. Fact number 7, the radio operators on the Titanic were overwhelmed with personal messages from passengers, which delayed the iceberg warnings from reaching the bridge. The wireless communication system, which was relatively new technology, was inundated with traffic on the night of the disaster. Fact number 8, the Californian, a nearby ship, could have potentially rescued Titanic passengers, but its wireless operator was off duty when the distress signals were sent. Despite the ship being within sight of the Titanic, the crew did not realize the severity of the situation until it was too late. Fact number 9, the Titanic's wreck was not discovered until 1985, over 70 years after it sank. Oceanographer Robert Ballard led the expedition that found the wreck, which lies about 12,500 feet below the surface of the North Atlantic Ocean. The discovery provided new insights into the sinking and the ship's final moments. Fact number 10, finally, many artifacts recovered from the Titanic's wreck are now displayed in museums around the world. These artifacts offer a glimpse into the lives of the passengers and crew, preserving the memory of those who perished in one of the most infamous maritime disasters in history. And there you have it, 10 fascinating facts about the Titanic you probably didn't know. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to Unnecessary Lore for more intriguing historical content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.